Welcome to Fighting Saints Weekly, fans. The playoffs are here. 2 games have happened. This series is tied at 1-1. Jordan Kuntz with you. Thanks for tuning in here as we take a look back to the win and the loss in Green Bay. The series advantage could arguably go the Saints' way here with 2 games on home ice, starting on Friday night, a 7:35 start for Game 3, and for Game 4, a 7:05 start. The Saints swept Green Bay on home ice. We'll get into that a little bit more as we get later into the show. But really, what a weekend it was for the Saints in Green Bay. Arguably a chance to win both games. They get out of there with a series split, which is definitely, you can take that for a team that won 23 games on home ice during the regular season. For now, though, let's take a look back at what was the loss 3-2 on Game 1. That would have been Sunday night, and then, Sunday afternoon, and then Monday night, the win 3-2 in overtime. Take a look at the highlights right here.
It shows a lot about our group that we're pretty resilient and we can come back if that ever happens again. We've shown it throughout the season. We've shown it these past 2 games. It's just a big characteristic to have as a team, and hopefully we don't have to do that too many more times, but we know we can if it's there. We had a forecheck and then Evan picked off a rim. He took it behind the net, drawed 1 or 2 guys on him, and that left me in front. He made a good pass, and I just stiff-sticked it past him, blocker side.
The first one, I just got a good pass from O'Leary from the corner, and I had a great shot opportunity in the slot, and I got lucky to get it in. And the second one was a 50-50 puck in front of the net, and I just got the puck and tried to get a shot as quick as possible, and felt great to tie the game at that point, obviously.
I think coming out with a strong first period is really going to set the tone for the rest of the weekend. So this first game, first 20 minutes, we got to come out hard, expect them to have a big push, just losing the game, but us matching that and even getting ahead of that.
Just play our game and try to turn their D and let their D skate a lot, and just beat their D and get the puck to the net and don't get boxed up, and win the battles in front of both nets. It's going to be huge.
So now the ball is in the Fighting Saints court, figuratively speaking, with games 3 and 4 on home ice, and a team that's won 20 games on home ice this season. The chance here to put the series to bed is right here and now. Green Bay only won 14 games during the regular season on the road, but again, if you want to bring regular season stats and how irrelevant they were, Green Bay was 30-0-2 when leading after 2 periods of play. Fighting Saints erased both of those deficits. 2 goals, in fact, twice. So that tells you how off the wall regular season stats feel right now. So it is a battle, absolutely. Comes down to defending home ice. The line of Jack Paling, Sam Saliba, and Ryan Blankmeyer, definitely the line that the Saints defensively need to key on. Another thing to look forward to is perhaps will we see the line blender that we saw in Game 2 moving ahead into Game 3? It's not completely out of the question. The tool belt, so to speak, the Saints have here, that is an option that they have. The forward depth was the ultimate key to winning this series. Will they leverage that in Game 3? It's possible. We'll have to see with everything that happens. Who's to say? It's pretty incredible what this series has presented. Green Bay's lineup likely not to change. Same for the Saints in terms of personnel, but we'll see if there's some tweaks here and there moving ahead into Games 3 and 4. We'll have it right here. Of course, the $2 concession special. We've got $2 popcorn, $2 small soda, and $2 hot dogs. A pregame tailgate starting at 5:30. That's hosted by Super Hits 106, where you can catch all the action if you're unable to make it to Games 3 and 4 right here at our house. Super Hits 106 on your radio dial, and of course, superhits106.com as well if you can't make it. But we'd love to have you here at our house. Let's pack the house, let's beat the gamblers, and let's move on to round 2. How's that sound? Let's see if we can get it done right here. Jordan Kuntz signing off for Fighting Saints Weekly. We'll catch you next week. Then hopefully there's a second round matchup to talk about as opposed to another trip to Green Bay. We'll talk to you then.